everyone, how's it going? Welcome to the channel and welcome to Rally Day and Castle Combe circuit. Now this video is going to be split at least into two parts, possibly three. I know that because I've already had a bit of a look around, see what's here already, and there's a lot. There is a lot here. It's a bigger event than the mini day that was here about a month ago. But in this video I expect Fords, Subarus, Mitsubishis, Toyotas, literally anything rally, it's here. Obviously we can't forget Lancia in that. But yes, I think we should go and take a look at what's here today. A rather fitting car to start off our rally day walk around here at Castle Combe then, the Toyota Gr Yaris. And there isn't just one here, but two. And there is actually one a little bit further down, but we'll come to that when we actually get to it. But yes, the Gr Yaris, a car designed to be essentially a rally car for the road. This thing's been taking the motoring world by storm. Motoring journalists absolutely adore this thing. Solid carbon fibre roof, crazy styling. This one's in a lovely blue colour. This looks actually really good in my mind. Not going to spend too long looking at each and every car. There's just too much here to focus on specifics with cars. We do have a Ferrari 458 here. This looks to be a Spider. Not a rally car at all, but it's here as well. You do get a few cars here which aren't fully rally cars, should we say. Let's put it this way, you'll never have that car going off-roading. Nissan Skyline. Love the classic Datsun logo sticker there. Rear wiper action. 40th anniversary edition by the looks of it. Lovely interior. Neat little car. Loving the wheels on it. Ford Focus RS. We saw plenty of these at the Cosworth Drivers' Day at Brooklands. Plenty of green going on under here. Clearly a bit of a theme going on. Mark 1 Focus RS. I love how the wheels are matched to the body colour. Very neat. Clearly a bit of a weekend toy. Bit of a hint there with the number plate. Another RS next to it. In fact, there's another one next to that as well. Loads of them. Blue stripes in the seats. Not sure how well you can see that. Got a wheel clamp on this one. Ford Escorts. Used to be a Mark II, this one. Of course, these were usually very good at rallying. Loving the Subi spotlights on it. And look, you have two of them. One with an older style logo, and then one with the more modern style. Escort RS 2000 Series X, this one. Love the wide body arches on this. This looks really cool. Those wheels, very much of their time. Love it. Period looks. Little ducktail spoiler at the back. Very cool car. RS 2000 here as well. Loving the paint on this one. Vinyl roof. Pinstripes down the side. It's just the business, this one. That's the Bugs, Barks and Oxen RS Owners Club. Over here then, Focus Mark III ST. They're doing interviews in the background with rally drivers, which is quite a cool little addition to this event. Mount tuning on this. You can see with the exhaust, massive. Focus RS Mark II. Massive exhaust here, you can probably fit the camera inside that. Not going to try it, might be warm. Escorts RS Mark V. These things were crazy back in the day, and they still are now. Loving the whale tail spoiler on the back. Originally they were meant to have three of these, so obviously bottom, top, and there's meant to be one in the middle. He actually did that on Wheeler Dealers with Antanstead and obviously Mike Brewer. I think that was the first Wheeler Dealers they'd done without Ed China, if memory serves correctly. Not a rally car, but a Volkswagen Transporter van. It's got an R badge. More than likely not R spec. I'm not sure they actually did do an R spec of VW Transporter, but there we go. Personal taste and all that. Bit of a camper van by the looks of it. Ford Sierra Sapphire Cosworth. Fitting wheels for this. RS in this very popular blue, although this looks to be a little bit more matte. Might be a wrap, I'm not sure. Also the first of the Subarus here. Got a little Scooby-Doo badge, because of course that's what these are nicknamed as, Scooby-Doos. Rework wheels. Very cool. Focus RS Mark III. C-covers on this, wise decision. Short stubby gear stick. Toyota Celica. At this point in time, Driven 24/7's just unveiled that she's got one of these. These are cool cars. Always liked the Celica, the styling of them. I remember actually one of my favourite driving games when I was a kid. On PS2 was a game called Driving Emotion Type S. You could choose the Celica as a car to drive on that. I used to enjoy that very, very much. A Ford Cortina in rally livery, Rothmans this one. Of course a well-known brand. Very familiar to F1 fans such as myself through the Williams F1 team during the 90s. Not every day you see a rallying Cortina, and yet here is one. Wide tyres, semi-slicks by the looks of it. Love the stripe on it. Welsh Ford Owners Club. Very cool. You have 2 rows here, plus more over there. Loads of cars. Capri. Focus RS. This Fiesta's got quite a lot going on. You see blue with a bit of a yellow contrasting theme, which actually suits this really nicely. Just have a look under here. Fully detailed, of course. Focus RS. Another Focus RS. As much as I like this one, and as cool as it looks, I think if I was paying my own money for one, that Mark 1 RS. They're just really cool. Also the chassis are well sorted on these cars. Well, it is well sorted anyway. I can English. I'm just getting excited by all these cars around here. Escort Mark 5, pop out rear windows. Loving the green on this Focus. Fiesta St. Custom spoiler by the looks of it, or no, it is the original, just with a little bit of a lip on the back. Something different. Focus RS again. Plenty of Focus RSs. Fiesta STs. Sierra RS Corsa. Again, another car we saw plenty of at Brooklands not too long ago. Many of these cars might actually have attended Brooklands. Ooh, Capri with a pink badge. Of course the Capri, very much the UK's own muscle car type vehicle. Wasn't fully a muscle car. Just over there, Transit Mark III, looks to be pre-smiley face as well. This is cool. Ah, the Lotus Carlton. We'll get onto that in a little moment. 1600 Sport on this Escort. The problem is trying to know where to look. There's just so much here to focus on. So this is the Lotus Carlton then. 40 RA would not be the original plate of this one. 40 RA belonged to a Lotus Carlton that was stolen in the 80s, I think it was. And it was used to do quite a few robberies, to say the least. The robberies were of alcohol and tobacco. And needless to say, the Lotus Carlton ends up running away from the Midlands Police quite frequently in their little metros. 40R8 eventually started a bit of a political argument. You see, it was an argument over whether a car like this should have been sold in the UK in the first place. Was it too quick? An interesting car. 3.6 litre twin turbo, I believe these things are. 24 valve. It was tuned by Lotus. Voxel at the time didn't have their own tuning division, so they went to Lotus to do it. Lotus took out the usual 3 litre, brought out 3.6 and fitted 2 turbos to it. Plenty of stuff going on, of course, attracting a lot of attention today. Focus ST by the looks of it. Escorts Mark 1, lovely. R5 Corsa. Fiesta Mark 3, love a Fiesta Mark 3. A car very reminiscent of my youth. You see these things everywhere when I was younger, but not so much now. Mondeo ST, supposedly, to diesel. This one's got a little kiddie's ride-on car in the back as well, except it's a Focus RS. Very neat little thing. Love the wheels on this Focus RS. Someone's had their car detailed by Just Perfection Detailing. Plenty of stuff going on under here. Another Mark III Fiesta. This one looks to be a Mark 3.5. There are little differences. Smaller door mirrors. Smoothened boot lid. Just a couple of little things just to update the styling for the mid-90s basically. Cool little thing. Love the pepper pots on it. Fiesta St with plenty of work done to it. Little side skirts. Rear diffuser. Everything. A Ford Mustang with plenty of things done to it, to say the least. A wide body kit on it. 5 litre V8 of course. Welshford.com. Welsh Ford Owners Club. This is a crazy looking car. I kind of love it. Next to it is another Mustang. Another 5 litre V8. Of course these are also offered in Europe with a, I think it was 3 litre, 3.5 litre, something like that, EcoBoost. EcoBoost of course being small turbocharged engine. RS. Love how crazy the back end of these things are. Fiesta Mark 6, tiny racing window. Have a little peek inside, see that interior. Obviously fully set out for racing. Focus ST with a couple of little super and hypercars on the dashboard. Because why not? It's cool. Yeah. Fiesta. Got a turbo on it. Little Lego top on the battery, very cool. I've done something very similar with my Fiat Panda. Like this. Loving the design on this though, this is cool. Obviously a wrap on the back half of the car. Focus RS. Escorts. Powered by ME221. Not quite sure what that means personally, I'm sure somebody can let me know in the comments. Ford Escort van with an RS lump shoved in underneath the bonnet. That's very cool. Of course they never actually made an RS van, but fans and enthusiasts will often engine swap vehicles, so this has now got an RS Escort engine underneath the bonnet. Escort Mark II with a Honda VTEC double overhead cam. Interesting swap, not one that's usually done, but I bet that's quick. Racing interior. They've also brought down from Ford store at Fordthorne, so many Fords in that name, the Mustang Mach-E, the car we touched upon briefly at, I think it was Simply Electric at Bewley, and also the Cosworth Drivers' Day. A car I'm not particularly a fan of. Fundamentally, there'd be nothing wrong with it. I'm sure it's a very good car, but I don't see why Ford are using the Mustang name to promote their electric vehicles sort of going forwards, if you know what I mean. It's just, of all the names that Ford have used over the years, Mustang is a strange one to use for electrification. Maybe it's because when you say Mustang, people automatically associate that with Ford. I'm not sure. Focus RS here with a bit of a pink contrasting theme going on. Transit van, Transit custom van, another RS Focus Mark 1. Don't think I've seen so many Focus RS Mark 1s in one place before. RS Mark 2, Mark 3 ST, Mark 3 RS. Let's go Mark 5, plenty of people having a look at it, unsurprising. Oh, a Mondeo. Of course the Mondeo fairly recently taken out of production. Have a quick look. L Reg, so 93, 94ish. Very cool. Always like the look of the Mondeo. It's a good looking car. Sierra XR 4x4. So XR4 power, 4-wheel drive. Back over to this side then. We have a Ford Focus ST. Lovely theme going on underneath here. That looks really cool. Love that.
We are very, very privileged to have a very special car driven by a very
Ford
special
Focus even? Ford Fiesta St. Still in the mind frame from that little car over there. Very cool. Massive spoiler. Citroen C2 just went past with the horn.
It's the #1 chassis on the special car, isn't it?
Cool. I really like the colour on these.
What's it like to drive? I mean, it looks magnificent. What's it like to drive?
Focus ST in red this time. Is that the Nürburgring? Might be, I'm not 100% sure. Fiesta ST.
Second on the grid here is Lizzie Linford.
Focus RS.
Driving his Camaro. Tell us about it, Liz.
Fiesta Mark 6. Look at all this though. Little mirrors and everything. Very shiny, very bright. The latest Fiesta ST. This is slightly different from the ones that are just down there. Those have got 1.6 litre turbos, 4-cylinder. This is a 1.5 litre 3-cylinder turbo. Now you think that's a bit of a step in the wrong direction for this, but no, it still produces the same amount of horsepower as the previous generation. It's also very clever. What it can do is shut down 1 cylinder when you're driving in slow traffic to make it a 2-cylinder, and that way then it saves fuel. Very clever technology going on underneath the bonnet of this one. Again, paint colour, another one that I like. Supposedly these cars drive exceptionally well. I believe they share the same platform as the previous generation Fiesta ST, but obviously just with a slightly different body on top. Either way, why change something that's, well, not broken? Focus RS. Subaru. Let's have a quick look under here. Very nice under here, isn't it? Another Impreza. STI this one. These things are mad with the bonnet scoop. RS RB320 this one.
original in 8990 for Richard. With Alex
Very nice, like this in black.
Jarvis and David Williams.
Blue with gold wheels, the traditional rally look for these cars.
And you've got an interesting co-driver, young man. Tell me who you are. You're Richard's
Massive
nephew,
spoilers
right?
on the back, of course.
And tell me about what you're doing these days. I believe that you do a little bit of driving. Yeah.
I just noticed these. I'm walking around. These little things here, little air vents. Going on this one as well. And wind deflectors.
This is an original Network Q winning car. Tell us about the car, Max.
Another Subaru Impreza.
They won the Wales Rally GB in 2000, and at the end of the rally,
these are all different generations, well, also, so I imagine that'll be the oldest, the middle, and the newest. I'd imagine. There's a little Citroen making all the noise. Another Subaru. This one's got widened body. As far as I know, this is quite a rare Subaru actually, obviously including that one just there. But 3 doors, or even 2 door technically. They're quite a rare model, these ones. Rear wiper fans rejoice, maybe not on this one, but on the others. This one looks like it's come from Ireland. Japanese style plate on the back. This may well have been one that's been imported from Japan, which is why they've got the number plate thing going on, but either way, very cool. Got a name there. I don't recognise the name or the significance, as I say, I don't really know Subarus that well. I can still appreciate them for the cars that they are. This is why you have a spoiler on the back of your car, not for aerodynamic purposes, but so you can store your drinks and food on it. It's just facts. Subaru Impreza again. It's just basically Subaru Row at the minute. I like this badge though. That's cool. Another quite well known livery amongst racing fans. 555. And of course Repsol on the back as well. I think Repsol sponsor Honda at the minute in MotoGP. 2017 Rally Day this car attended. Hydraulic handbrake by the looks of it. Not sure why that handbrake's there if that's there, but never mind that. Have a look at the interior on this one now. Very blue. Another Subaru over there. And a Toyota Gr Yaris. A couple more Subarus just over here. I like the little fins on the back of this one. Another aerodynamic tweak that's available for cars, but I think they look quite cool. Pink wheels. Aston Martin Vantage. Focus RS. Polo GTI behind those people. They're on the way up to watch the track action at Camp Corner. Escorts. As these drive past, little Porsche rally car, 911 of course, very cool, and a Fiesta St, just parked up over here. Okay, he had a few knocks, there again rubbing his racing. I do like that 911. Escorts Mark II in green, very neat little colour. Alright, we're going to have to go and switch between the sides along here. So, Voxel Astra Mark III, Northern Irish registration. The car I like very much, given that my mum had one for about 16 years. And many happy memories. Another Subaru. Over on this side, an MG ZR in yellow. Quite like that colour actually, really offsets the yellow nicely. We are kind of in the camping area at the minute rather than an actual show area. Citroen again. Which is why my Renault Megane is here. Technically not displaying, although people, I'm sure, have looked at it during the day, or at least I'm hoping they've looked at it. It's here to be looked at. But yes, this has been my sleeping accommodation for the last night. 4-star hotel, you know. 4 stars in Euro NCAP when it was new. But anyway, here it is. It did a good job last night for sleeping in. There's a Escort for sale. This could be yours, potentially. A Nova. When was the last time you saw a Nova? Many of them rusted away now, sadly. Or scrapped just because newer cars available. A more modern Subaru Impreza. This one caused a bit of a stir when it came out because, unlike traditional Imprezas, which have been saloons, this one is a hatchback. But nonetheless, it's still a great car. It drove well, it handled well. What's not to like? The only thing people didn't like was it didn't have the big booty. Someone's had a bit of a problem on track and towed back by the Discovery with number plate Tow 1. Poor little Escort RS 1800. But look! A rallying Mini. Mark 1 spec, Austin Cooper S. Twin fuel tank, of course. Might have a problem at the minute with the fuel shortages that are going around because people are panic buying fuel, even though it's only a select few fuel brands that are really suffering. But look at all the switches in there. Amazing. And as I've pointed out at previous shows, little rally light which the co-driver can point in the direction of travel. There's a little handle inside the interior which can be grabbed. That's really cool. And Voxel Corsa as well. So this was the model that actually replaced the Nova. Of course, in Europe the Nova was called the Opel Corsa, but in the UK it was Voxel Nova. So when this model came to the UK, this was then called the Voxel Corsa to sort of fit in a bit more with the Opel brand and make it a bit more uniform. Security vehicle going back up again. At some speed. Yes, again, another car you used to see everywhere, but now you just don't. They're all gone. Newer models have taken their place. Just whilst we're here, not a rally car at all, but a car I think is quite cool, the Alfa Romeo Stelvio. Q4 Quadrifoglio. I do like the metallic blue on this actually, it's deep. A Suzuki Swift undergoing a few little repairs. What I like about it is the jacking point, little holder just on there, that's cool. Little BMW, little hatchback, can't remember the name of this off the top of my head right now. I remember it once I've gone past. Skoda VRS, of course, diesel powered these, but still very quick. A surprising hot hatchback considering it is powered by diesel. Ford Puma, the original one. Obviously based on the Fiesta platform. Drove very well. And actually quite cheap now. You can buy these for anywhere between about £500 and £1,000, maybe even less if you're lucky. Another Subaru rally car. Plenty of those here today. Subaru Wrx Sti. This I think is the latest Subaru Impreza. Notice how they've gone back to the traditional saloon. These things are going cool. Obviously mad spoiler. Obligatory, basically. Carbon fibre style wrap there to protect the rear bumper. All-wheel drive over on this side. Nissan Micro rally car. But that's pretty good for rallying. Styling inspired by the original Mini. But these things can be quite easily tuned up to be pretty quick. He's just having way too much fun with that. Escort Mark II rally cars. We have a Peugeot 205 rally car. Obviously not going to go too close, they're busy working on it. Maxi Motorsport.